Hello, you lovely people. This is me, Varun Namdar. Well, winter is one of the greatest seasons simply because of the variety of produce that it has to offer and for us to choose from. Well, I'm celebrating this season with thinKitchen simply because of the plethora of options that thinKitchen has to offer. Well, I'm celebrating and tantalizing my taste buds with a very simple recipe, which is a winter special. The name, you may ask? Spiced beans, vegetables, and rice stew. Let's dive in. Now, of course, when it comes to winter produce, you can go all out and choose your favorite vegetables. What I'm doing is sticking to some classics that I personally prefer. Let's begin with carrots, move on to bell peppers, onions. You can also use tomatoes, but in this case, I'm also using a special ingredient. That way, I avoid cooking further. Let's jump in to dice some vegetables. Let's keep the carrots aside and move on to onion this time. Moving on to bell peppers, beginning with green, followed up with red and yellow. Well, our vegetables are cut and ready. Let's quickly move on to the next composition, and that is the stock making. For the stock making, I'm using KitchenAid mixing and measuring bowl with handle. This bowl is BPA free and has a non-slip base for added stability, which makes it easier for mixing anything directly into it. Now for this, I'm showing you an extremely easy method of making the stock. Let's begin with cold water. To this, let's add in a seasoning cube. Let's crush it like so. And along with this, home ground garam masala. Let's stir this together. And with this, your instant stock is done and ready. Let's now move on to the third component, and that is washing the rice. For this, I'm using Joseph Nest 9 Plus bowl set, the ultimate collection of space-saving kitchenware. This set includes mixing bowls, colander, sieve, measuring cups, and its unique design allows individual elements to stack neatly together. Remember to wash rice properly and strain it well before using. This bowl also has a non-slip base. Let's keep this aside, and now let's move on to cooking the stew, for which I'm using my masterclass casserole. Now this ensures that the moisture remains in the pan, and this also ensures that it's fantastic for rich stews like these. Let's begin. This casserole is induction safe, and you can continue your cooking in your oven too, making it great for those slow cooked curries and tagines. Let's begin with a little bit of oil, following up immediately with onions, and along with this, green garlic. Let's stir this for a couple of minutes. I'm going to add in the rest of the vegetables. Let's add in the rice. And along with this, red chili powder. Let's season this with salt, of course. You can also add in some pepper, some flavors, herbs of your choice. I'm avoiding all of that. Instead, I'm adding in a couple of spoons of baked beans. This will ensure that, of course, there are beans in the recipe. There are also tomato in the form of the puree. And finally, time to add in our instant stock. Well, did I forget to mention, this features a non-slip handle and also an integrated spout for easy, mess-free pouring. Let's add this in. Let's stir this well and allow this to cook on medium flame for at least 40 to 45 minutes till, of course, the rice and the vegetables are perfectly cooked. Well, once the aroma starts filling in the air, time to turn the flame off. And with this, ladies and gentlemen, our spiced bean, vegetable and rice stew is done and ready. For more such quick, simple, easy and stunning recipes, do not forget 1. To like this recipe, and 2. Subscribe to the channel. I also recommend you visit www.thinKitchen.in and introduce yourself to a world-class kitchen experience. Bye for now.